Tim, get down from there. Honestly, I don't even know how he got there. This is ridiculous. Hello everyone and welcome back to Kinlaig. Seem to spend my week looking forward to these episodes. Oh, our rooster's grown up. Nice. Loads of chickens. Right, well, I have read all your comments and 100% of the 3 comments that I had about it said that we really ought to buy the field. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to purchase this field. Just going to have a look at farmland. And yes, so £210,000 for field 44. We're going to buy that now. And it's ours. Fantastic. Which leaves us with £3,320. Excellent. Right then, in order to have a look at what we're going to be putting in, I think it's going to be canola. We're going to put in August. I reckon that's probably a decent plan. Our oats are looking really rather good. Ah, we have a field ready. Fantastic. So we can harvest the first field of oats today. Well, that certainly gives us some work to do, which is brilliant. The steam train has steam! I got the update just after recording the last episode on this series and missed out on the steam. We also need to plant some trees. We need to get some saplings and plant them. We have got a lot of wood to sell as well. I have actually installed the mod as well that lets me paint and terraform anywhere, purely because I want to sort this out here. It's a bit, a bit much. So we're going to be smoothing it out, increase the strength slightly, and voila, there we go. I did want to make pickup slightly easier on this side as well. Right. Oh dear. No, that's not good. Not good at all. Yeah, we're going to have to go back to smoothing that, I think. Well, that might help us out slightly. Hopefully we can get those pallets out of the ground, but that certainly has smoothed off the edges here, which is good. 4,500 litres of wood still in there. And how are our other houses getting on? So, this one over here is still being worked on. You can still hear it working away, so we know that it's working through the long planks it's got in stock. And I think that is the last stage, was it not? There might have been another stage after that of long planks, but we've got them in storage. This one up here is finished. And then this one up here, I think, is going to require some more long planks. Although that's still working through as well. Furniture. So it's working through the furniture. So we'll need 2 lots of long planks, I think, in there too. So let's get those picked up to start with. And taken up there. Aha! They popped out the ground. Wonderful. Okay, so I need to... Oh, crikey. Not attack that with such gusto. But, yes, 2 pallets there of long planks should do us lovely. And up we go to the little holiday home at the top. Oh, crikey! I may have misjudged that. Right, I'm going to have to come back for that one, aren't I? If only I could drag it up with the winch, but I don't think I can. I think it only works on trees. 2 pallets of these up here should be exactly what is needed to finish this off. Although it's not going to take them straight away, is it? Well, I say not going to take them straight away. I mean, they need to be sloped uphill slightly to be able to sort it out, because the trigger is slightly too far in the air. Ooh, what have I hit? Ah, there's a tree root. Not a tree root, a tree stump. That's what I should say. Okay. That one picked up too. And take it up to the top. So I think if we use this one to pick that one up a little bit, then that should get rid of that. Yep, there we go. And with this one, we could... yeah, if we just... if we pull it off the forks up in the air... yes, there we go. Taken. Fantastic. So that is great news. The second lot of great news is that we are ready to harvest that oat field over there, which I think we're going to do now if... there's the train again and the steam's disappeared. Strange. Right, let's take off the winch, because I want to pick up the header with this tractor to make it easier in the field. Apparently got a reversing max speed of 20 miles per hour, but only does 9. Seems reasonable. Okay. We need to edge this inside the gate and then line it up so the harvester can pull in and pick the header up off the back of the trailer. We can get straight into the harvest. Right. Get round the corner here. And do the same this way. Oof. Very close to taking out a bit of crop there. I don't want to do that. And then we just have to reverse this up here, so that it's all lined up and ready, and the harvester can pick it up from there. So, straight into the harvester. Should we top up the fuel before we start? Probably. I would think. Yes. Might as well fuel it up and then it's ready to do both fields. And one of these two fields, well, I do think we ought to turn into a grass field, but we don't have any grass equipment at the minute. So I'm not quite sure. We definitely need to do some lime spreading. Seems like in every series I need to do some lime spreading. Right then. Pick up the header. Do you know, I could probably quite easily fit through the gate with the header attached, to be honest, but never mind. This can go there, and this can be unfolded to start with. Fire it up, and we will be getting the straw from this as well. So, no, we want to collect the straw because I want to bale it. I haven't got a baler at the minute, as you may have noticed. But with the money that we get from that wood, I would like to hope that we can get a baler. Certainly looking good on the yield map at the moment anyway. Right. Also, did we have any more? Yes, we have got more soybeans to sell. So this is a good month for selling the soybeans. We've got 20,000 litres. We really ought to get on and get those sold, actually. Well, Goldcrest Valley is the best, but Feed and Grain South also looks good. Is that this one? It is. Feed and Grain South. So it's only around the corner. I think it would be good to get a worker to take that while we're doing the harvest. At least I think that would be a good idea anyway. I don't know actually. I mean, we do need the trailer back here to get this emptied, but we're only at 15% at the minute. We should be okay to get that. Yeah, to get that delivered and back before we need it here. So, okay, what I'll do, I'll stop that there for a second. Get into the Valtra. That's going to be the best tractor for delivery. I think this is only a 14,000 litre trailer. So, we'll have to do 2 trips. Almost certain, anyway. Soybeans. Is it 14,000 litres? I think it is. It is, yes. I was right. Excellent. Okay, so let's deliver this to Feed and Grain South and yes, looping. Go. Oh, we have activity. She's turned the wheels and they're off. Fantastic. Right, well what I'm going to do then is just watch it all happen, but also I am going to do this field as much as we possibly can before the trailer comes back. We're getting a good yield, so we shall see. Right, I will see you very shortly. Well, as you can probably tell, I had a change of heart. I've decided that we are going to use the train. Which, I'll be honest, I haven't seen done before. On any of the other clips or anything I've been watching from other people. Well, I haven't actively searched for it. I'm sure I would find it if I did, but I've just been watching videos randomly and I've not seen anybody use the train yet. So what we're going to do is we are going to use the train to deliver those soybeans to, is it Goldcrest Valley? Which is strange because I'm not sure you can get to Gold Crest Valley on a train from Scotland, but that's what we're going to do anyway. Right, we need this back up at the farm. The harvester is full and we need to empty it so that we can continue. So what we'll do is we'll put the oats straight into the silo up at the farm, and we will load up the soybeans and send this off again to deliver them down to the railway. Once they have been delivered, we will hop over there and see if we can book the train, which would be very nice. Right. So we'll empty the harvester. 8,000 litres capacity in the harvester, so we can't get 2 harvester loads into the trailer. What we'll do is we'll dump it off at our silo and send the rest of the soybeans off down there. We'll probably put it on looping to come back to the field, because we'll need it for the next harvester load. Right, this should be it. So 8,000 litres, there we go. Quick turnaround here. We'll swap it over in the silo. So we shall put the oats into the silo, and we shall take the soybeans off down to the railway. There may have been other points to load up from the railway, but I didn't look that hard. Let's close these gates over here for now. Don't need them open until next month. There we go. So let's go back. Actually, sod that. I do need to put the soybeans into the trailer, or we're not going to get a lot of money for them. Hello, I've come to deliver some soybeans. Where are they? In my silo. You see the issue. Right then. Let's go with deliver to there again, but I want the loading position now to be at the edge of this field here. Lovely stuff. So you should now be perfectly fine to go and deliver those soybeans. Oh, where are you going? You're not going to the loading point right now, are you? Because that would be silly. Hmm? What are you doing, sir? Blocked by an object? What object? Silly boy. Let's try that again, shall we? Where am I? Oh, I'm down here. There we are. Grain pool east. Start job. Yay. Right. And now we can crack on with the harvest. Well, there we go. That is the field done, and what a remarkable yield we've had. That is fantastic. The 2 fields of oats, we should be raking it in. We really should. I don't think this is all going to fit in here, but that's okay. Nope, it hasn't all fit. That's fine. So what we need to do now is we need to drop the oats off into the silo. In fact, what I'll do is we'll drive this there with the header still attached, because we'll be needing it all as one unit for the next field, which will be due to harvest next episode in August. So we'll also be planting the canola in the far field, and then over the a couple of months after that we'll be putting in wheat, I think, into one of these fields. I haven't decided what to put into the other one yet, but wheat into one of them sounds good to me. Right, let's just pop the oats into here. We'll come along and do the same with the trailer, but we'll park the harvester up out of the way, or as out of the way as we can. And then what I want to do is get all the wood loaded up and taken to the castle. I am aware that we still haven't sold the soybeans. That is also on my to-do list. I think I'll park that up against the gate there. There we go. And then we've got the 14,000 litres in here as well. So, we have made straw. What I would love to do is get a baler. Now, on every series, I use a round baler, and I would love, for once, to get a square baler. I really would love to get a square baler. So that's what I'm going to try and do. But what we need to do first is sell the soybeans. We also need to sell all the wood. And hopefully get it all sorted. Oh, crikey. That was a bit optimistic, wasn't it? Okay. Let's get the oats emptied into there for our grand total. And we have 25,372 litres, and that is off one field. We've got another one still to go, which is absolutely fantastic. Right. What we'll do is we own this field now, so we can just leave the trailer in front of it, because we need to load up the flatbed trailer with all the wood to get up to the castle. So, I'm going to get it all loaded up now. We'll need the JCB, which is over there. But yeah, as soon as we get it all loaded up, we can head off. Or send a worker to head off while we go and sort the train out. I think that might be a good idea. Okay, we have got a full trailer, but there is 2 more pallets of wood beams to go, these 2, and I'm just wondering whether we can squeeze 3 across at the back. Possibly. I think we probably could. Whether I'll knock it all off or not, though, I don't know. Oh, hello. That's working out pretty well, actually. Right, no. Better. Right, and just push that one on a little bit more, because the last little push never hurt anybody. Okay, so unless of course someone's on the edge of a bridge, and then the last little push would be quite devastating. I don't know why I got to that dark place. Anyway, right. We are loaded up 11,000 litres of wood beams and 9,000 litres of long planks. So, let's create a job. Go to the castle. I reckon we could probably safely say go there. hopefully. He's going to have a think about it. And we're moving. That is a very positive thing. Very positive step indeed. So, we can leave that one moving now. And we can go over here to Grain Pool East. Now, where do I rent the train? Here's obviously where I fill it. But where do I rent it? I think it's probably up here on the station, isn't it? I imagine. Yep, I can see the trigger on the platform up there. Let's get off the railway, just in case the train comes. But yep, the trigger's up on the platform up here, I believe. Just go up over the wall. Quick look around for any messages in a bottle. There's got to be one at the train station, surely. Little look around. Ah, the train. Oh no! I got caught up. There. I have rented the train. Oh, it's got steam again. That's good. So it'll come to a halt now. And then we'll be able to get in it. But while it's coming to a halt and coming back, I should have requested the train first, actually. That would have been the sensible thing to do. Another last quick look around for a message in a bottle. There's got to be one here somewhere. I think I'll have to have time in the future. Right. Look at. Oh yeah. This is awesome. I love it. Okay. Well, we need to open the grain door on the first trailer. Oh, look at that. It's all going to fit into this first trailer, so we don't have to worry too much. But we do have to stop. In the right place? No, a little bit further. Ah, there we go. Soybeans, go. Is it filling? Nope. Ah, went too far forward. Soybeans, go. That's better. We are filling now. Perfect. Right. We have got ourselves a steam train. Not sure why it's got steam sometimes and not others, but that is awesome. I'm going to do my screenshot. Ah. My screenshot failed. That's better. Yes, we have a thumbnail now. Lovely. So, we are going to have to go all the way down the train track. In fact, we should see our tractor going up the hill. Although it is going further away from us. Zoom out a little bit. Should be going up that road. Oh, yes, it is. Oh, crikey. I'm in a tunnel. There it is. It doesn't look like it's got any wood on the back still, but it's still got all the straps over, so that's good. Let's hope it has still got the wood. Oh, this is amazing. Look at that. Didn't even see us on the viaduct. How awesome is that? Was that a message in a bottle there? I don't know. Right, anyway. This is amazing. I love this train. I'm going to be using it all the time now to sell our grain and products. Look, there's our farm. There's the field we just harvested. Oh, this is brilliant. Poop poop. Ah, Goldcrest Valley and return the other side of the map. Do I want it to sell the load? Good. Yes, I do. So that got us 37,800 plus an environmental score of 1,043, which is amazing. We can now take over from the worker here and drive the rest of the way up to the castle. So yeah, so that has put us on a 42,000. I'm expecting this wood is going to give us quite a bit as well. I haven't looked in the sale yet. I haven't looked at the prices of balers. But I would absolutely love to get one from the proceeds of this work that we're just doing now. This must be a really heavy load because the Valtra is struggling. I don't think I've bought quite this many pallets up here before. But that is okay. We've made it. Wonder what that is up there. There was a... It might be quite nice to go and have a look at that on the way back. There was a sort of a big tank or something up in the woods, and then the track goes up to the coal mine. So yeah, it might be really nice to go and have a look at that after this. But first of all, we're going to make some money, and we're going to have a look at balers, see if we can buy a baler. I definitely want a square baler. So if we can't afford it straight away, we'll get it on hire purchase. Get some baling twine. Right, I think it's waiting for stones, but obviously I haven't got those yet, and I won't have them yet. Now, I don't know if all these will sell. Ah. Well, we sell quite a lot of them. But obviously the castle has got as many as it can have at the minute in storage. Which means we're going to have to find somewhere else to sell all these. Do excuse my super strength, but I didn't expect that to fall off. Turn that off again. Right then, so let's find out where we can sell these. The windmill. Now we need to own the windmill to be able to sell them there, so we can't sell them there. Ooh, look at this. Loads of options. Where's the best option? In fact, it is ordered. Yeah, windmill is the best price, but Logistic Centre East. Where is that? Ah, all the way over there. And there's electric vehicle charging stations. Interesting. Right, so Logistics Centre East. That is quite a long way away. The bit I wanted to visit was just this bit up here. So, Logistics Centre East. Right, well, I think we should turn this around and then get a worker to drive over there while we have a look at balers. I do like the fact that workers seem to be very helpful for the minute. Right, can we get that in there? Ah. Well, I didn't make it easy for them, did I? Probably should have stopped a bit further back, but... Come on, we can do this. You know you can do this. They're thinking about it. Yes, we are moving. Marvellous. Right. Into the sale. Okay, well, that's lovely, but not really useful. So let's get into the main page. Square balers. That's probably not practical. That would be okay, but it's quite an old one. I'd prefer to use a newer one if I could. Ooh. Look at this one. Standard or probably bale collector, yeah. Yeah, okay. So that's huge. Yes. Very nice, but a lot of money. £164,000 for that one. But it can do the biggest bales. I don't know. I don't know what we should do. I really quite like that one. Or the case version. How much would it be on hire purchase if I were to put in a deposit of 50% over a 10-year length? $794 a month? That's not too bad. Tell you what, let's go and sell the rest of these. I'll take over, save some money. We'll go sell the rest of these and then we will have another look. Really is a beautiful little town, Kinlaig. Look at that church. Stunning. Right, we need to head into the back of these premises here. I think if we get to the end here, we could be able to turn left. Oh, one way. Yes, but that's fine. We can go in here and then we can go in here. Yes. Oh, hello. That a water... No, that's a dairy. That's a dairy. And then the logistics centre is over here. Amazing. And let's see how much we get for this then. £48,000 with a £1,336 environmental score award, which is fantastic. Right. So. Balers. Okay, so I think one of these would be the best thing to do. 230 horsepower required. We have 230 horsepower, which we can up if we need to. This one's 195 horsepower. That might be a better option. I don't see why it wouldn't be. We can get it with the twine. I have no plate on there. Trelleborg, Michelin, BKT, Verdestein. Sure, why not? We'll get it with the twine. And hire purchase. we want to hang on to a bit of money, but we will go for a 50%. And let's do it over 10 years. Option 1, so there's no final fee. Purchase. How about that? Right, we will head over to the dealership. I think I can attach it to the back of this trailer. Possibly. Depends on the hitch. I might be able to attach it to the back of this trailer. And then I can take both back at the same time. I feel like maybe I should have gone the other way. Oh well. Right, well I'll go pick that up and take it back to the farm, and I will see you there. Well, the baler might have been a little bit bigger than I thought. I couldn't attach it to the back of the trailer. It did have the wrong hitch. But I managed to get it onto the trailer. Don't ask me how. But I think I might have a hernia. Anyway, we are back up at the farm with it, which is fantastic news. I will be using it this time. Not this time. Not this episode. Next episode, we'll be using it. But yeah, the voucher is going to be needed for quite a lot next episode, because we're going to need to be baling with it. We're going to need to be putting in the seed in the other field with it. So, I think what I'll do is we'll just fuel it and service it. That would be a really good idea. I do not want it to get too old and decrepit for us to use it. So we'll just put it here. Old and decrepit like me. Repair, £7,021. That's not too bad. And then we'll fuel it up. And we'll be all ready for next time. There we go. In fact, it can stay there. Okay, we'll finish the episode there for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye for now.